Ever since the release of Netflix's wildly popular miniseries When They See Us, the real-life story of the so-called Central Park Five has shot back into the spotlight. The Central Park jogger case, also known as the Central Park Five case, was a criminal case in the United States over the assault and rape of a white woman in Manhattan's Central Park on the 19th of April 1989, occurring at the same time as an unrelated string of other attacks in the park the same night. The nature and location of the crime catapulted this case into the headlines.
After a brutal attack in Central Park.
The victim is now in critical condition at Metropolitan Hospital.
2 skull fractures, a significant loss of blood, and advanced...
The media and city leaders placed immense pressure on the judicial system to hold someone accountable. The police soon arrested 5 Black and Latino young men: Kevin Richardson, Antron McCray, Raymond Santana, Corey Wise, and Yusuf Salam. Scared and threatened, they confessed that they touched or restrained the victim while one or more of the others assaulted her. As the DNA evidence from semen found at the scene didn't match any of the 5 boys, prosecutors relied solely on the initial interrogations. But the 5 took back those statements, saying they'd been coerced by police into giving false confessions. In a 2016 interview with The Guardian, Salam said, "I would hear them beating up Corey Wise in the next room. They would come and look at me and say, 'You realize you're next.' The fear made me feel really like I was not going to be able to make it out," he said. After 2 trials, the 5 teenagers were found guilty of offenses including attempted murder, rape, assault and robbery, and were convicted to 6 to 13 years in prison despite a lack of concrete evidence. One young man later said he never spoke to his father again as his father told him to confess so the police could help him, even though he told him he was innocent. Ultimately, the scenarios turned to wrongfully convicted cases. The boys served sentences of many years before the judicial system finally exonerated them after Matias Reyes, a convicted murderer and serial rapist, confessed to the crime in 2002. In 2014, they were awarded a $41 million settlement, though the city of New York denied any wrongdoing. In later years, they spoke of their harrowing ordeals, the trauma and abuse they suffered during the process and in prison, and the toll being part of famous wrongful conviction cases still takes on them.
Y'all don't really understand what we went through. Y'all try to dehumanize us as human beings, but we still here. That's right. We're strong. Nobody give us a chance for the people that believed in us. People called us animals. Wolfpack. I have 4 sisters and a mother. I would never do anything to a woman. I was raised better than that. That's right. That's right. Yeah, it still hurts me emotionally. Now, it feels great to have a voice, because in '89 we didn't have one. All we wanted to tell y'all that we didn't do it. We just wanted to put an end to this chapter.